you guys, this is Orsi and this is going to be a collection update because the seasons are changing again. How is this already October? I don't know, I don't understand time. But it means that the summer decks are out and the autumn decks are in. And I know that I only picked like 2 or 3 decks in the past few seasons because I set myself realistic goals about what I'm gonna be using. Now I decided that, you know what, I don't care. I'm just gonna put as much decks on the table as I want, and if I only gonna be using one, then I'm gonna be using one, but at least I will have them in front of me. So they are not in any particular order. It doesn't even mean that I'm gonna only have these out because I'm changing for you know, like I'm changing the one that I'm using for a month, which I think, if I remember correctly, the Wildwood Tarot wasn't on the list yet because it was meant to be a 1-year long study deck, but I failed that one. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my October deck. Quite fitting. But yeah, let's just start with something you guys are not gonna be surprised to see. If you are, then it means you are new to my channel, so hello, and I hope you're subscribing and staying around. This is the Oak, Ash and Thorn. This is a wonderful, wonderful deck, you know, that I absolutely adore. Stephanie and Adam's work. And I just, the feeling, honestly, the cardstock, oh. And this is the perfect autumn deck. So I have a few Oracle decks as well. If you're surprised, it's gonna be Thistledown Town as well. But yeah, this is the first one. Like, look at that. I cannot wait. So yeah, I think I will be doing more live readings, I think, because I want to use these decks. So first one is Oak, Ash and Thorn. Second one, also not surprised. I don't think I have a new deck at all, you know, which is good. I sold a bunch, so I will film a collection update. Where am I at, what I have that I decided to keep, because it changed drastically since I filmed one, I think. But this is the Hush Tarot. If you guys know, you know that I like this deck a lot as well. Definitely autumny vibes. Everything is decaying, is dying. I don't know why it's upside down. I don't read reversals. One of the cards that I don't like is because, not because I have anything wrong with, like a problem with the like Shiva and everything, that it's just out of place for me in this deck. But other than that, this is a card that I see often. I was thinking about it. Maybe I will do it at one point when I'm really bored and I have a lot of time. Maybe during the winter. I'm kind of thinking about doing one where I just sit down, go through the decks, and I pull out cards that I often see in readings. Because you know, not that I don't have a record, obviously, of every reading that I ever done and which card was in it. But when I look at cards like the Four of Cups in this deck, I remember that, oh, I see this one often, you know, like I can say that. So if it comes to mind, I'm just thinking, oh, if there's more here from that, but no, you know, I can pull it out, and I want to see if there are repeating cards. Maybe the Four of Cups comes out in most of the readings that I do, or something like that. You know, I think it would be very interesting to do a reading like that, but not reading, just a video like that. But that requires a lot of time, so just playing with ideas at this point. Another one, which isn't, this was the Steampunk Tarot's pouch, but I sold that deck. So what lives in it now is the Wildwood. And yeah, oh, my favorite 4-star. I still want to, I think I want to trim it. I think I will do it this month. No point in waiting. And I kind of thinking about renaming the majors, as in removing the numbers. Like, I don't think this deck needs numbers for the majors. It just it takes away from everything. Or I might redo that, completely renumbering the whole deck. I will need to sit down with this deck for like an afternoon or something and figure out what I want to do, because I really liked what I studied it. When I studied it, I really liked what I discovered about the deck, but yeah, it was still in order and I'm messing it up now, but who cares? But yeah, I will remove the numbers because they don't make any sense if you use the deck how it meant to be used. So we will see how much I'm gonna mess with the order of things, but why not? It's mine. And then maybe that's gonna be the breakthrough that I'm waiting for with this one. And it's gonna fit this pouch better once I remove a bunch. Or it's gonna be annoyingly loose after that. Another one that still lives in the pouch that I made for it, it's the Darkwood Tarot. And I just love that I can tell what is in a pouch. It's very, very useful. I still love the color that I managed to edge it. This could have been in the Halloween pile as well, but because I have the Horror Tarot now, that's the one that lives in the Halloween pile. This is just autumn. I actually really like how the cards are a bit like worn, because it just shows that, hey, I shuffled this one. I'm actually using a deck enough that you can see some tiny wear and tear. But it fits the season so well, and I love the story that goes through the book with the guidebook as well. I love the quality of the card. I used to not like Llewellyn decks, but they grew on me. They're easy to shuffle. I like the size, they are smaller a bit. So for tiny hand people like me, it's actually really good. And I like the bags a lot. Next one, which is in this special old kind of styled, I mean oldest for me because I'm more into the felt tip things now. Deck was a gift from Richie. This is the oh my god, I have the Wildwood. This is the oh my god. It happened again. I wanted to say the name too quickly, and I completely forgot it. I'm blanking on it. So let me just Google it. So obviously, this is the Druidcraft Tarot, and why was I blanking on the name? I don't know. Very, very good question, but for some reason I wanted to say something wood related, but it's Druidcraft, whatever. Let's just forget that I don't even know the name of the deck, but because it's not true. But anyway, so, you know, I prefer the Wildwood, but this is a great deck as well, of course. And it was accidentally trimmed to the point of no titles, because why not? But, you know, it's not that hard to read. Well, I mean, this kit is creepy as AF. So I don't know how much I will be using it, how much I will use it. Jesus, English. It has a golden edging, which I did. But, you know, it's gonna be on my table and I will have the option. So if we're doing some live readings with Richie, for example, I can pull out and use it. Next one is one of my all-time favorite one, is the Majestic Earth. Oh god, maybe I'm filming too many videos today and that's the side effect of it. I'm still so happy that I got it. I trimmed the golden like edging because it was cutting my hand, but I absolutely love this one. I love the calmness of it when it's calm, the less peoply aspect of it. It's just beautiful, and it reads really well. So it's not something that, like, I had a problem with the Revival Art Tarot, which I was very excited to get, but I couldn't connect with it because that was just nothing when I was reading with it. I just when I pulled a card, all I saw was the basic meaning and I barely get anything out of it. Here, with this one, even though these are paintings, I love these extra cards and I keep them in always because you know they can add to the reading. I get like always not just the keywords, but I get something more than I did before. So yeah, I love this one, and I'm very glad that I have this one. And the last tarot deck is, I was thinking about if I should add this one to the Halloween pile, but to be honest, the Deviant Moon is not a creepy deck for me. So, you know, it's not seasonal. I absolutely use this for financial, especially financial related readings. I can use it for, you know, like love readings as well, but for those, this deck works really well. So I love using it for financial questions because of, you know, like the whole merchant type vibe the deck has. And I love the colors and I love everything about it. I love the quirkiness of it. And I still want to buy the bordered edition and trim it down because it's a tad bit like too tall for my tiny hands. But I'm lazy and I never did that. So maybe one day I will actually do it. I know I keep saying that I will buy it and do that, but I just don't do it. And I don't have a great excuse for not doing it. And 3 oracles. One is the Sacred Destiny, and it's not, you know, like an alchemy deck for me. It has more of a wintry vibe, if anything, or springy. But it's been a while that I use this deck and it just works so well for me. So I kind of miss having it out on my table. Which is such a weird concept for this deck because I honestly didn't connect with it at first for the idea. When I looked at images, I was like, but then I won the deck, and this was my first oracle, and my first video on the channel is actually about this one. So look at what it made me do. But I just love it, and it reads so well. The messages are always so clear and just it's just so good. I removed most of the borders, but I left some, so it's easier to shuffle it. But I still have the white border because for this one it kind of felt like the border was needed, which I know I'm not a border type of person. The next one is the one that I said earlier. It lives in the Harry Potter pouch currently because I don't have a proper pouch for it right now. I have the actual deck, but it's still in Manchester with my friend because I don't trust the post office when it comes to decks coming from the UK. So I will be getting that when she visits or when her mom's visits, you know, and she sends it home. But I have the prototype, which I'm still so honored to have. So, you know, I don't need to actually just wait. I can use the prototype, which is so cool. But yeah, this is the Thistledown Oracle, which obviously matches the Ogash and Thornwell. Tiny dragon. Oh, and yeah, I kind of wanted a pet spider now because I spent too much time on TikTok. But I think because of the colors, it will match most of the decks that I have. So, community. Oh, and this one was from, you know, like the previous decks. Extra cards. Dreams. So yeah, I should just stop and not go through each of the cards, but why not? It's my video, I can do it. But, you know, this is going to be on the table as well. And the last one is not even an it's an affirmation. I don't even know what is this. This is the Forest Way, like a tiny deck. I really like the back. No, it's an oracle, not an affirmation one. But you know, we have a name for the card. It's very weird. It's kind of like it got sticky, and I don't know. It was in the box. I didn't put anything next to it that could make it sticky. So, maybe spend some time out in the woods. Didn't tell me. But yeah, anyway, there are just, you know, like one sentences. Like the hedge guardian is walk with wither sins, and I don't know what the hell that word is, and seek the land under the hill. That was a good one. Already something I don't know. But walk around the wind, the raven shows the way, be courageous. Change and chance can bring exciting wonders. So, you know, like tiny extra messages for a reading. They are very good. And they usually like bring that extra message to the reading that ties things together. So I really do appreciate that. So yeah, these are the ones for this season. Like how many? 3 oracles and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7 tarot decks. So this is going to be on my table. I don't know where exactly, because I still need to move things around, but it's gonna live on this package, or group of decks are gonna live on my deck for the upcoming few months. Not a lot, because I'm assuming autumn is going to be or feel shorter, and I don't go by the calendar definition anymore. I just, when the season changes, I change the decks, and now it's definitely end of the summer, early autumn, so time to change decks. But yeah, this was my deck collection for autumn video, and see you in the next one, which is probably gonna be the Halloween collection or something like that. Bye!